I got big ring, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play, bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, delete your ass, love fame, I won't walk, not the same, for wrong. I try to tell these motherfuckers time and time, for wrong. Pussy ass, purple ass nigga, man, for wrong. Make your born ass right. Niggas better get their weight up, you little body bitch. Worry about a damn pay cut, you little body bitch. I ain't worried about none of these niggas, little body bitch. You that scare rag, cow ass little body bitch. Had to fuck around, get my rank up, you little body bitch. And I'm pouring up, y'all young nigga, and I'ma take a sip. Yeah, all these niggas run down, hate, but tell them zip it lip. And you a dumb ass, scare ass boy, little body bitch. And I ain't worried about nothing, nigga, nah, I ain't worried about shit. I got more than one, so you know nigga don't reminisce. I spit flavors on these damn beats, niggas better catch a pitch. Never knew a goddamn man be scared to represent. But you a whole ass, dirt ass, little damn body ass nigga. Get body with the damn scripture with your little body ass nigga. Nigga, I'm a true priest, true line nigga, true Zion ass nigga. And you a little boy, a little bitch ass, little body ass nigga. I got big ring, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play. Bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, you leech ass, love fame, I won't walk, not the same, for wrong. I tell you, for wrong. Get your shit together, for wrong. Work. I'ma do this shit till I rock, you little body bitch. I'ma judge your ass like your pot, you little body bitch. And I'm smooth with it, YAHUSHUA, you little body bitch. And I switch nigga on that thought, little body bitch. And I'ma stay determined like the cars.
Today, you don't mind the wait. You've got the all-new Caesars Palace Online Casino. Hundreds of your favorite games from your favorite casino. And every play earns with Caesars Rewards. Download and sign up today.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
What you talking about?
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawkeye keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bought it. U.P.K too solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think, I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. U.P.K too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All the hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the shorter and I show her. She could never get a priest hoe. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit mugger. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawkeye keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. U.P.K too solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think, I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. U.P.K play for keys, nigga. Commander General, get that damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I was talking his ass like a cat. All weapons boys full of tech. Boy like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't want, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think? Boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. U.P.K, shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood or hood? More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Yep. Islam, Israel, the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge, out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. We teach these truths. We teach this truth every week, Lord willing, weather permitting. We hold classes in any city near you that teach the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans the truth according to the Bible. Today the class is called, what's it called again? Huh? Today the class called Paid in Full. So today we're gonna get into the idea of how the art or the game of what people call hustling and drug dealing. You know what I'm saying? How it's old. It's an old biblical heathenistic custom. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about how biblically the Lord looks at hustling and drug dealing. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start off with Romans 15:4. We're gonna get a couple scriptures, then we're gonna get into the topic. All right, you got it, Athanya.
This is the book. This is the book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
That's the thing about the Bible, man. These things that's in the Bible, they're written for our learning. This is like watching a movie Paid in Full. This is like watching the blaxploitation. That's what they're here for. You know what I'm saying? This is our culture. This is the things that we learn from. Go ahead.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
Now, the same way we look at these old movies, these black movies, and we get the hope from them, we get the understanding from them, that's what the Bible is for us. We read the Bible in here, and this is what gives us our hope and our understanding. This is where we get our knowledge from. Give me Judges 2:22. Excuse me.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 2, verse 22. That through them I may prove Israel, whether they will keep the way of the Lord to walk therein.
Now, this is what the scriptures are for. We get our understanding and our hope from the scriptures and the knowledge from these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to prove us. That's how we know who we are. We use these scriptures to get us to a better place. And it checks us every day. It checks us. You read these Bibles, read these scriptures, and it checks exactly who you are, because now you know what not and what to do. So we're going to get into this topic. We're going to start off with Ecclesiastes 7:7. If I'm moving too fast, I think you can stop me, all right? Yeah, in the Bible. 7:7. I always miss that book. Is that what I want? Nah, that ain't what I want. Hold on.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7.
Hold on. Let me make sure that's what I want.
You said it's not what you want?
Give me 1 second. That's not the one I want. One second, bear with me. Let's just go ahead and read that, John.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7.
Right.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
Hold on, that's not what I want. Oh, man. Well, let's work with that. The thing about this is oppression. This is like when you sell drugs to your brother, you oppress your brother. You become the oppressor. You become somebody that work for the devil. You become somebody that does his bidding, his evil bidding, and you make his drugs just flourish. You know what I'm saying? You perpetuate the lifestyle of the devil. Read it one more time.
God, it's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7.
Yeah.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Now, you know it's two sides to every coin, so you know oppression make a wise man mad. You should be mad enough to come into class. You should be mad enough to want to do something. But in some cases, it make a wise man crazy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes oppression make you crazy, and you think that you can go sell drugs and be somebody great. You think you could be Al Capone, or you think what I'm saying? You could be give me some more Tony Montana, or you know what I'm saying? Big Meat. Golly. You know what I'm saying? You think, shout out to 50. I mean, you think you could be somebody in the streets, and that's not normally how it happened. Give me Hosea 4:1. We're going to get the milk out the way. We're going to get to the meat. Hosea 4:1.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
What?
Because there is no truth, nor mercy,
Nor what?
Nor mercy,
What?
Nor knowledge of God. It's like of God in the land.
So the first thing is the Lord got a problem with us because we don't have no mercy. You know what I'm saying? We lack the truth and we don't have mercy or knowledge. Go ahead.
By verse 2, by swearing and lying.
Yeah, we know what a swearing is, right? A swear is like a promise you make. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go ahead. And lying.
And killing. And stealing. And committing adultery.
Go ahead.
They break out. And blood touches blood.
Yeah, this is our problem. This is why the Lord got a problem with us, because this is our lifestyle. When you go into the lifestyle of those movies and when you go into the lifestyle of the music that we listen to, you become somebody that lives like this. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody's blood if they take your money. You want some. Can they still hear us?
Yeah, we're back.
Huh?
We back.
All right. You can hear us now?
Yeah.
Is it a new feed or is it the same feed?
Same feed.
Okay. All right. So we left off at Hosea 4:2. You know what I'm saying? So by lying, so the Lord is because we don't have no mercy, no truth, no knowledge, swearing, lying, killing. You know what I'm saying? Committing adultery and blood touching blood. Go ahead.
And committing adultery, they break out. And blood touches blood.
What?
Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish.
Now, the Lord told us that when he have a problem with us, when he have an issue with us. The land is going to mourn, and the people are going to be in anguish. Go ahead.
Oh God. With the beasts of the field.
Now that's the thing. Our anguish and our strife is with them. Like, we think hustling is a black culture, and all actuality is not.
Right.
It's not. What it is oppression. And that oppression make you think that you can go get a car, go get a house the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? We could go get a gun. We could go get a woman the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? We go get them sneaks and we go take over them blocks the wrong way. We want to be AR Ab and we want to be, you know what I'm saying, like you said, Big Meech. We think that we could go get it the wrong way. And what happens is the Lord just takes our soul. Like Psalm say, he take your soul and he replenishes the face of the earth. Go ahead.
Oh God. And with the fowls.
Just drop down to verse 6.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I will also reject thee.
Now, this is the beginning of the breakdown for a reason, because when you see an older man, when you see somebody that's been through and they try to tell you something or they try to give you a breakdown, most of the time we reject that knowledge. And the Lord said that's why we destroy it from the beginning, for a lack of knowledge. So when somebody comes to you with information and you turn it down, you can't. That's why we destroy it. That's why we read those 2 scriptures at the beginning. The Lord gave us the scripture for our reproof. The Lord gave us the scripture so we can learn from it. So when you turn it down, you choosing destruction. You choosing death. You choosing death. The Lord will put 2 things in front of you, life and death. And when you see a brother that's trying to break something down to you and you choose not to listen, you're choosing death. All right, let's get into it. Give me Isaiah 51:20. What's that? The feed?
Yeah, it's going crazy right now. I don't know why. I just took this out again.
So when the camera green is on and when it's red is off.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can see the light on there. When it's green is on, when it's red is off. All right, back on. Is it the camera?
Yeah, it's the camera at first, but I plug the mic and it come back on. What's going on? Maybe need to record.
All right, Isaiah 51:20.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
Thy sons have fainted.
Now, this is what happened when we choose not to listen to the Bible. This is what happened when we choose not to listen to those wise men. Those old movies that they tell us to watch, them old books, they be like, yo, you gotta read Donald Goings. I think they told you that when you was coming up. You gotta read Donald Goings. That's a different, yeah, I mean, you never had to read Iceberg Slim? Yeah, that's a whole nother era, probably. You know what I'm saying? We had to read those books, you know what I'm saying? What's his name? Bud Not Buddy. You remember that book? Yeah, like Black Boy. These are the things, like these stories were there for us for a reason. Black Boy was Richard Wright. The books we had to read. What's some of the old black movies that you watched growing up? Fresh. That's a good one. Friday. Minister Society.
Yeah, Paid in Full.
Mm-hmm. Paid in Full. Boys in the Hood. Mm-hmm. Like, why do you think that they make those movies?
So you think that's the only lifestyle for black people, blacks and Hispanics?
Yeah, that's kind of what we feel like. And most people, when they imitate black culture, they imitate that.
Right.
They imitate the drugs, they imitate the gangs, they imitate the music, they imitate the pants sagging. You know what I'm saying? They imitate the boisterous lifestyle of black people. You know what I mean? But what happens is we don't have no strength in our style. We don't know who we are because we don't have the knowledge of who we are. So now we weak as hell. Read that again.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 50, verse 20. Thy sons have fainted.
Yeah, we fainted, man. We weak as hell under oppression. You know the faint. You know what happens when you faint, right? You pass out. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel weak. You're like, oh my God. And you weak as hell. You fall out, right? Thy sons have fainted. Go ahead.
They lie at the head of the streets.
Go ahead.
As a wild bull in the net.
But in this case, we fainted. We grew weak and we at the corners like a wild bull in the net. You know the corner. The corner is where two streets meet. So we fainted. We like a wild bull in the net. Go ahead.
They are full of fury of the Lord.
So now we weak as hell, but we got this fury of the Lord in us. So we got the grip, we got the grimy, we got the gutter in us, but we faint and we weak as hell. We weak against the oppression. We weak against the people that can actually do something about it. So when the cop pulled up, you know what I'm saying, we got words for the cop, but we ain't got no words for the judge. We want to say something to everybody, but we don't want to come grab a Bible and call it can I say we can't get the Bible and call Esau the devil. Right. We don't want to pick up a Bible and call the white man the devil. Because that's what we're supposed to do. That's where your strength is. When you can say that, then you're strong. You understand what I'm saying? That's why they try to take our strength from us in these YouTube videos. They try to take our strength from us on the airways and on the radios, on the street corners. They try to tell us what we can't say because they're trying to take the strength from us. But you know what, bro? Brother, we come here to be strong. We come here to get the strength of the Lord, the fury of the Lord, and the knowledge and the understanding. Go ahead.
God. The rebuke of thy God. Therefore, hear now this. Thou afflicted.
Afflicted. You know what afflicted is, right? Cursed. Cursed. Go ahead.
And drunken, but not with wine.
We're not drunk on the wine. We drunk on oppression. We drunk on the love of the white man. We drunk on the love of Esau. We drunk on what a job could do for us. We drunk on what college could do for us. We drunk on America, on society. We drunk on what, you know what I'm saying, what kind of car we could get, what kind of house we could get. We drunk thinking that we can make it in this kingdom. And at the end of the day, you're just going to be an employee. You're just going to be somebody that the white man steps on to get to where he needs to be. For instance, everybody voted for Donald Trump. All the federal employees voted for Donald Trump. And then he fired him. He fired all of them. So now they're like, damn, I voted for Trump and I don't got a job no more. That's Esau. That's exactly who he is. That's his culture. Any more on that? No, you could drop that. That now this whole John is fire. Hold on. Go to 23.
God, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 50, verse 23.
Go ahead.
But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee.
Now, he's going to put our might, our power, our strength in the hand of them that curse us or that afflict us. Go ahead.
God. Which have said to thy soul.
Go ahead.
Bow down.
This is what they say to your soul. This is why we say the art of hustling, what we all grew up doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I learned math in class. Right. The first thing I learned was 5.9, 10, 1.8. You know what I'm saying? I learned 25 was 3.5. You know what I'm saying? I learned my 7.5s. I learned how much an eighth, a quarter. Right. You know what I'm saying? I learned what a pound was. Now I'm in math class, doing fractions because I know what I'm doing outside. You know what I'm saying? We learn outside, right? So read 23 from the top again, Salakia.
That's the book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 23.
Right.
But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee,
right,
which have said to thy soul.
Which said to your soul is heavy. Go ahead.
Bow down.
And make you bow down to them. Go ahead.
That we may go over.
And they walk right over you.
And thou hast laid thy body as the ground.
And we lay right down and let Donald Trump walk right over us. You lay right down and let your boss walk over you. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Roger at the job.
Right.
Roger walks right over you. You know what I'm saying? You like, oh, go ahead, Mr. White Man. He walks right over you because you feel as though that's the right thing to do. Now, granted, we do show him respect. You know what I'm saying? We have respect for who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? I respect everybody because I have no reason to disrespect you. But respect of persons is something different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Donald Trump is great because his skin isn't like ours. It's something totally different. You know what I mean? It's a lot of noises back here. It's like wild noises back there. Right. So the Lord said He's gonna give our spirit to them, and they're gonna use our spirit against us. Drop that. Give me Hosea 12:7. You gotta let me know when the time comes to, because I'll go over it if you don't let me know.
Hosea 12.
Hosea 12:7. Huh?
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 12, verse 7.
Go ahead. Oh, I missed one. You know what? Shalakia, hold that for me. Hold that. Go back to Isaiah 52:3. Can you hold 12:7?
You mean 11:7?
No, Hosea got a 12:7. Hold Isaiah 12:7. Go back to Isaiah 52:3. I missed that one. Hold Isaiah 12:7. Now, when the Lord takes, or when Esau takes our soul, right? When Esau takes our spirit and makes us lay down on the ground because of our oppression, right? What you have is you have somebody that wants to go get it, that wants to go make it better. Somebody that wants to go get his mom a house. They want to go get himself a car. Somebody that wants to go be a big time rapper because you see how low you've become and you see how high they are. How their houses look better than ours. You go do a job for them, and then you come back home to your house, or we come back home to our house, and we see the difference. We go do a job. I tell you, where you from?
From Philadelphia.
You from Philadelphia? All right. What part?
Uptown.
You from Uptown? So let's say you go do a job out in Elkins Park, or you go do a job out in Ardmore, or a job out in Jenkintown or Eastern PA, and then you come back home and you live in Nicetown. Or you come back home and you live in Logan and Alany, and you see the difference. They open their garage like, yeah, you can put it over there. Or you deliver food or groceries or something, and you go. They got a 7-car garage with 9 cars in it, 2 cars outside, and you like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Then you get done delivering your $20 worth of groceries, and you come back home and park in front of your house in North Philadelphia, and you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That mentality is what they sold to us. That mentality is the beginning of our destruction because we think that we different from them. Why do they deserve that house? Why can't I get that house? Why do I gotta live where they shooting up the street? Why I gotta live where this crack being sold on the step next to mine? You know what I'm saying? Or heroin or whatever the case may be. Why do I gotta live where I can't walk to the store? And they get to live deliciously. Read the scripture. 52:3.
God is the book of Isaiah, chapter 52, verse 3.
Go ahead.
For thus saith the Lord,
Go ahead.
Ye have sold yourselves for naught.
So what happened is we sell ourselves for nothing. Today we sell ourselves for time. We sell ourselves for an hourly rate for $17, $18, $20 an hour. Money means nothing. You might work. All right. I think let's say you work $20 for 1 hour. What can you spend $20 on?
A burger.
A who?
I said a burger.
A burger. You work a whole hour for a burger.
Right.
We work a whole hour for a cheesesteak at Larry's.
Right.
We sell our soul for nothing. Go ahead. Verse 3.
God. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 52, verse 3. For thus saith the Lord, Ye have sold yourselves for naught.
So now what we do is we go, you know what I'm saying, we go become hitmen. I know the city of Philadelphia got it bad. You know what I'm saying? For a couple of dollars, you can get anybody to disappear. And it's for nothing because you're going to go to jail for the rest of your life. They said he got life plus 10 years. So he got to die and he still owe 10 years. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's for, and what is it all for? A couple of dollars? It's for nothing. Go ahead.
And ye shall be redeemed without money.
But that's the problem. Like, we got to be saved. The money is not what saves us, just like what they said in Luke chapter 4. Like, the money can't save us. When you get a bunch of money, you can't run from these curses. We can't run from your family. You can't run from who you are. Because somebody going to see you from back in the day and they're going to remember you. They remember you. You remember you. You can't run from these curses. Our redemption isn't with money. Somehow, some way the Lord redeemed us, I tell you. Somehow, some way the Lord redeemed me and my family and the brothers that's here with us. Somehow, some way the Lord took nothing, no good niggas, and made them into a priest and prophets of the Lord. Right. Somehow, some way the Lord took somebody like Commander Journey YAHANNA, who's the leader of the nation today, somebody that we can follow. The Lord gave you two objectives to follow the truth. Keep the law and follow his leader. Right. That's the two objectives. And that's what we're going to do. The Lord gave us Commander Journey YAHANNA. And for now, he saved some no good brother like me from the streets of West Philly. And made it where as though we can teach these classes, teach this Bible, right? Our redemption is not money. He saved my soul and it didn't take him $1. Right. It didn't take me $1. It's not about the money. Used to be good? It's not about the money. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go back to Hosea 12:7. Bear with me, I think. I'll be running through all these scriptures a little bit.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 12, verse 7.
Wait.
He is a merchant.
Now, when you buying and selling, you somebody that what the Bible call a merchant. You somebody that sell and buys things. Now, we sell ourselves for nothing. So we go stand out on that corner and we go trade that time in. Literally, when you get it, and it was worth nothing. My brother right now doing 20 to 40. He doing 20 to 40 for selling heroin. He sold somebody heroin and they died. And when they died, they gave him manslaughter. Consecutive. So now he's serving 11 and some change, and then another 9 and some change. And it's nothing. Now he wishing he could have did something different with his life. 10 years later, it was nothing. You sell yourself for nothing because you want to be a merchant. The whole spirit of selling and buying is not ours. Keep going.
God. The balances of deceit are in his hand.
Now, when you sell, now don't get me wrong, selling and buying is not wrong, right? But it's something called a person that's trying to get over on somebody. The Bible describes it very well. It's coming up here soon, right? The Bible describes what type of person this is. Hold on one second. He said, pull the camera down some.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it? Right? So now the Bible describes this type of, I'm not saying buying and selling is wrong because we do it all the time, but it's a type of person who's oppressed. And when they're oppressed, they want your money. So that they want to sell you this and sell you a dream, right? They're going to sell you something that you think is worth something, but it's worth nothing. Like a bag of weed. You smoke it, it's in the air, and 2 hours later, your money is literally blown. Right? You go get some heroin, you shoot the heroin, and then you overdose. Somebody hit you with the Narcan, and you pop up, and you're like, you blew my high. You see, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally worth nothing. You smoke some crack, 5 minutes later, you back. You're like, yo, what happened? I gotta go get some more crack because it's nothing. So the person the merchant, the one that's selling you a dream, the Bible calls him a witch and he calls him something else because you make the potion or you get the potion and you sell it because you feel like you're oppressed or we feel like we're oppressed. And we feel like the only way to get that house, to get that car, to get that watch, them shoes, that Nietzsche, goddamn, I'm saying my age. What's the new stuff? What's Mesquite? What's the new stuff? What's the new stuff? The Dolce. Give me some the new fashion. The Nietzsche is crazy. You know that new fashion. whatever the new fashion is, you know what I'm saying? The red bottoms and the joint with the white flowers on them, whatever that's called. Or yeah, you know what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah, denim tears or something like that. Whatever the new style is, because you know it changes every day. Like you're gonna buy a new car, right? And then what happened? That car get old, and then you're gonna need something else. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. So that person or that person that wants to sell, that merchant, he's selling you something that's perishable, something that just is gone in 5 minutes or is gone in 10 minutes. Go ahead, keep going.
Oh, God. He loveth to oppress.
That merchant loves to oppress. His idea is to make you feel worse. Like if I sell a t-shirt, I'm gonna buy a t-shirt from Quad Design. Quad Design hit me up. I'm gonna buy a t-shirt from Quad Design. I'm like, my nigga, I'm gonna flap the t-shirt, flap, and I'm gonna wear my shirt. And I'm not gonna feel oppressed. I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna wear the t-shirt for 5-10 years from now. I'm gonna wear the t-shirt forever. Because that's a barter system. He made a t-shirt and I paid him for his services. But then there's somebody that, you know, that wants to fix my car. But then when he fixed my car, he put some tape on it. And I drive off, I drive down the street and my whole engine blew up. He's oppressing me. He's a merchant. You did what I'm saying? When I pull off, he didn't give me good business. He just oppressed me. He works for the devil. He works for Satan. Right? He loves to oppress. Go ahead.
Verse 8. And Ephraim said,
oh, Salaki, was that it on that? Go ahead.
It says, this is the book of Hosea, chapter 12, verse 7.
Oh, you got he's a merchant. The balances of deceit are in his hand. That's what you missed. Right. So he's deceiving you. He gonna go this way or this way. He's choosing how much deception he want to put in this. Hey, brother, I say you this lighter right here, right? You know what I'm saying? The light is empty. I say this lighter right here, brother. Listen, I got it for $5. I mean, I got it for $5 the whole time I found it, right? I got it for $5. I sell it to you for 15, right? Or you know what? It cost me 15, but I sell it to you for 10. Whole time it didn't cost me nothing. And the light is empty. Right. So you buy the lighter, you give me your money, your last $10, and I run off. Boom, right? Now I'm deceiving you. I'm choosing how to deceive you. Once I get your money, I run off, and you like, damn, the lighter don't even work. You did what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. And then you gonna go home and your wife gonna be like, yo, you get the money? Did you bring the food home tonight? You like, no, I spent my last $10 on you know what I'm saying? Like now you got your whole your day is messed up. The next day messed up because some merchant stole your joy. Right? All right, we're gonna drop that. Give me Ecclesiasticus 26 and 29. The Bible describes what type of person this is. Now it's called a merchant, but it's called something else. Ecclesiasticus 26 and 29.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 29.
What?
A merchant shall hardly keep himself from doing wrong.
So this merchant, he can't do right. Think Black and Brown. You ever saw Black and Brown? No, Black and Blue. But Master P and the brother, damn them in all these old movies, dog. You don't remember Black and Blue? They had that junk shop and they were selling all the old work. You ever saw Matilda? Yes, remember her pop was the crooked car bull? He took the drill and ran the joint back. He can't not do wrong because all he want to do is make money and he don't care about you. He got no brotherhood. This is what we become. We become somebody that don't care about the brother beside me. Just give me your money and then go about your business and let me make it. But you gonna hit this fentanyl and you're gonna die as soon as you hit this. Right. You're gonna hit this fentanyl and you're gonna go straight to the moon. And I you know what I mean? I say my goodbyes to your family. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care about you. I just want this car. I want this with the stars in the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? I want this nice little, you know what I'm saying? I want these shoes. I want them new 3s or them new sky blue, you know what I'm saying, 13s that just came out. Go ahead.
And huckster.
Oh, what?
Huckster.
Oh, what?
Huckster.
Oh, what?
Huckster.
You know what that is, right? That's a hustler. Look up the definition of huckster. You find it? Go ahead.
Huckster in the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Peddler.
A what?
Peddler.
This is who you are. You become what we call a hustler. What the Bible says is a huckster. This idea of hustling or a merchant is not our idea. The further we get into this breakdown, you're gonna see how this is not our spirit. It's a spirit given to us by Esau. It's a spirit that makes you want to oppress people, that makes you want to take what everybody else has. A huckster, go ahead.
Shall not be freed from sin.
You can't be free from sin. Mind you, the money isn't your salvation. The money isn't what's going to get us there. You could get all the money in the world and they're going to diddy you. They're going to R. Kelly you. You know what I'm saying? You get all the money in the world and they're going to, Holyfield you. Wesley Snipes you. It don't matter how much money you got. Money can't save you in this world. It's not about the money. It's about what's in this book. That's the redemption. Your redemption ain't coming from money. All right. Let's get some stories. Give me Luke chapter 4, verse 2. I'm gonna try to breeze through this, but we could spend a whole class on this, on just this right here. For the time being, I'm gonna just run through this, and maybe another time we could do a whole breakdown on just this scripture right here.
You said Luke 4 and 2.
Luke 4 and 2.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 4, verse 2.
You know what? You can start at verse 1.
Verse 1.
Right.
And Jesus, being full of the Holy Ghost, returned from Jordan and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness.
Right now, he's led into, think wilderness as somewhere that's uncivilized, like North Philadelphia. Think Nazareth. Think somewhere that is lawless. All right, go ahead.
Being 40 days tempted of the devil.
Now, while he's in this place, he's tempted 40 days of the devil. Every day the devil is on his heels. Satan is on his bumper every day. Every day he's dealing with the issues of Satan. But he was fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. So you know that when you fasting, I think you know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? When you get done, when you get to that certain hour, right. You know what I'm saying? You like everything. It's a lot. Confession good for the soul. Yeah, I went to Texas, and that first day of what you call it, atonement. It was like 137 degrees out there, bro, and I had to do the worst job ever. Yo, they like, you need, like, you good, you need some water. They coming with all this water. I'm like, nah, I'm cool, right? So I get back in the car and I look at the clock and it's like 3 o'clock and I gotta drive an hour back home and it's so hot, right? I'm like, yo, I stop at the store, I grab a bag of ice. I grabbed the ice, it was like, I put this shit right in my shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was me being tempted of the devil on my first day. So imagine him on day 39. You know what I'm saying? Imagine him on day 40. You know what I'm saying? He's tempted by the devil daily, Satan. We know the devil is the liar or deceiver. The devil is a representation of the white man on earth. So think he's being tempted by the devil in the wilderness. Go ahead.
And in those days, he did eat nothing.
Right.
And when they were ended, he afterward hungered.
All right, we're going to come back to that. Go ahead.
Verse 3. And the devil said unto him, if thou be the Son of God, command this stone that it be made bread.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that happen before? You never seen stone made bread?
No.
Yeah, so it's just like ookie spooky right here.
Yeah.
It's just making this up.
I ain't never heard this stone being turned to bread.
All right. You ever sold drugs before?
Yeah.
All right. So when you sell crack, what they call that? Crack what?
Rock.
Crack what?
Rock.
Crack what?
Crack rock.
Crack rock, right? Now, let's say you get a whole 1,000.8. They call it a key, but they also call it a
brick.
Bricks. So you take a brick, right? And you whip it up and you cut it into you cut it into rocks. You take a brick, you cut it down, or you whip it up and you cut it down into rocks. So now you take the bricks and the rocks, which is also stones, right? You take this stones and you try to turn it into what's bread. Now, go back to verse 2.
Being 40 days, this is the book of Luke, chapter 4, verse 2. Being 40 days tempted of the devil.
Now, imagine you in the wilderness, right? And you ain't got nothing. You tempted of the devil. Go ahead.
And in those days, he did eat nothing.
He ain't got nothing to eat. He hungry. His ribs is touching. He sound like Biggie on Ready to Die. You know what I'm saying? My ribs touching. Who said? Somebody said that. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It sound like Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, before he got his first pet. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are hungry. They don't have it. They don't have no money, no bread. You know what I'm saying? They rap about it all the time. Or look at, you ever saw Paying Fool? At the beginning, when Ace was standing in the door, he looking out the door, he like, damn, huh? He looking out the door from the cleaners, and he ain't got no money in his pocket. He hungry. Everybody else, they eating though. They got money. Go ahead.
God. And in those days, he did eat nothing.
Go ahead.
And when they were ended, he afterward hungered.
Man, he was hungry. We hungry out in the streets, right? So we go now. So now we get tempted by the devil, and they like, yo, I got something for you, huh? Take these rocks right here, right? Look, there's 2 ounces right here. You gonna take these 2 ounces, and you gonna bring me back a certain amount of money, right? And you look at that bag, and you like, damn. Read verse 4.
Oh God. And Jesus answered him, saying, it is written that man shall not live by bread alone.
Now, this is what the scriptures do for us. We learn that you can't live off bread alone. So what's going to happen is you're going to take this bag, and Satan gave it to you. The devil gave you this bag, and you made a deal with Satan when you took this bag. But the Lord said you can't live off the bread alone. We can't just make the bread from the stone and be somebody great. Keep going.
God. But by every word of God.
The only thing that's going to make us great is the words of the Most High. We just learned we can't be saved or redeemed by our money. Money can't save us. So you're going to take this whole pack. You're going to go outside. Give me Psalms, turn away his face. You know what I'm talking about? 147. When they troubled. Psalms 104 and 29. 104? Yeah, Psalms 104 and 29. This is what happens when you go as soon as you take that bag from him, as soon as the devil give you that bag, right? You're gonna grab that bag. Let me know when you got it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna grab that bag, you're gonna tuck it. That's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna grab the bag, you might wait. You're gonna tuck it, boom, right? And as soon as you tuck it, that's what the Lord gonna do. You got it?
You said
104 and 20. 104 and dang, what was that you said? 29.
God, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 104 and verse 29.
29.
Verse 29.
Go ahead.
Thou hidest thy face.
Now, as soon as you take that bag from Satan, from the devil, right? That came down from COINTELPRO, Iran Contra scan truth from the CIA themselves.
Right.
As soon as you take that bag that comes straight from Esau, straight from the devil, right? You're gonna take it, you're gonna tuck it, and the Lord gonna do what? Read from the top.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 104,
Right.
verse 29. Thou hidest thy face.
The Lord gonna hide his face from you. You gonna be like, oh, all right, go ahead. Because you took because you took the deal from the devil. You didn't choose the Most High. You didn't choose to take the deal when the Most High said you're gonna live from the word alone. You want to take the bread. I mean, you want to take the turn the stones into bread. And so what the Lord gonna do is he gonna hide his face. Go ahead.
They are troubled.
And you're gonna be troubled. Go ahead.
Thou takest away their breath.
Now he gonna take your breath away from you. So now you're gonna turn around and they're gonna try to take that pack back from you. They're gonna have your money in this hand, and they're gonna shoot you in your body and take it back.
Right.
Now the Lord turn his face, you trouble. He gonna take away your breath. Go ahead.
They die.
And you're gonna die right there on that street corner. You're gonna die right on that corner, full of the fury of the Lord. Fainted. Go ahead.
Oh God. And return to their dust.
Now the Lord said, once he take your soul, you're gonna die and go right into the ground. You're gonna return to the dust you came from. The dust is spiritual, but the dust is actual. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna go back to your low state. Now, even if you decide you in the truth, right? And you decide to take that pack while you in the truth, the Lord gonna put you right back in that low state. He gonna take your spirit and you're gonna go right back into the dust. Go ahead.
Oh God. Verse 30. Thou sendest forth thy spirit.
He's gonna send forth the spirit. He's gonna take your spirit. Go ahead.
They are created.
Uh-huh.
And thou renewest the faith of the earth.
He's gonna send his spirit right back into the earth and renew somebody else. He's gonna put that spirit right on somebody else and build up a new prophet. He's gonna build up a new brother. He gonna take your spirit right from you. That's why we learned, man. Listen, this Bible is living and breathing. Salakia, give me this one, John. Give me Proverbs chapter 1, verse 10. So like, I'm gonna get back to it, but this John right, this scripture right here, it's two of it. It's this one and it's the other. I love these two, man. Like this Bible really speaks to you, man. It really keeps you from doing the wrong because you see what the Lord provided. The Lord provided for us. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gave us these scriptures for our edification and to keep us out of troubles. They keep me out of trouble. Give me Proverbs 1 and 10.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 10. My son, if sinners entice thee,
go ahead.
Consent thou not.
Now, sinners, you know they sinners because they not of the Lord. Right? You're gonna know they come directly from Satan. Sinners gonna entice you. Don't consent with them. Don't agree with them. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 11. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood.
Now they're gonna say, come with us. We're gonna go rob somebody. We're gonna go hurt somebody. We're gonna go do some damage. We're gonna go sell some drugs. We're gonna lay wait for blood. Go ahead.
Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause.
We're gonna be waiting in the cut. We're gonna be I don't know how y'all say it today. We're gonna be in the shadows, right? Right in the shadows, waiting for somebody. That Vic, that Mark, that Buster, whatever you call it, we're gonna be waiting for him. And as soon as he walk up, he innocent. We're gonna, without a cause, it don't matter what he got that chain on, he got that watch on, he might got some money in his pocket. This is the hood.
Right.
This is our ghettos, right?
Right.
Whatever he got on him, it might be $20. It don't matter. Go ahead.
God. Verse 12. Let us swallow them up alive.
We're gonna go ahead.
Let us swallow them up alive as the grave.
Go ahead.
And whole as those that go down into the pit.
We're gonna take him right into this little corner right here, and we're gonna take everything he got. We're gonna take him like a grave would take him right into hell. Go ahead.
Verse 13. We shall find all precious substance.
Give me that watch, give me that chain, give me that money, give me that phone, give me that credit card. I want your bank card, I want your supermarket card, your gas card, Easy Pass, your sneakers. I want all that. Your pennies, your nickels, your dimes, your quarters, everything. Go ahead.
God. We shall fill our houses with spoil.
We're gonna take that, we're gonna take it right back home. We're gonna fill our houses with, you know what spoil is, right?
God, that's what you earned during whatever robbery or raid or whatever you did.
Yeah, so like if an apple is spoiled, what does that mean?
It's no good.
It means is robbed of his riches. So whatever make the apple good is now gone. Whatever make the banana or the apple or the orange good is now gone. So you take the riches or the good from it, and you gonna take it to your house. Go ahead.
Verse 14, cast in thy lot among us.
Come on with us, man. Roll your dice. Get in the car with us. Let's go. Go ahead.
Let us all have one purse.
We're gonna get one bag. We're gonna take that bag and split it. Go ahead.
Verse 15, my son, walk not thou in the way with them.
Now, please don't go with them. Go ahead.
Refrain thy foot from their path.
Don't even be around them. Don't hang around them. Go ahead.
For their feet run to evil.
They're gonna take you right to hell. They're gonna take you to where the devil and Satan lives. Right to hell. Go ahead.
And make haste to shed blood.
That's Philly right now. They quick to shed somebody's blood. They quick to kill somebody. If you look at somebody wrong, they quick to shoot you. They want to steal your car and shoot you if you don't give it up. Right. They quick to shed blood. Go ahead.
God. Verse 17, surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird.
It don't matter who comes. They got a net spread. And whoever get caught up in the net, that's who get caught up in the net. In vain, it just don't matter who get caught. The net is just thrown out there. You get caught up in it, you get caught up in it. Now, the net is spiritual because they trying to get somebody for something. Right. But whole time, they gonna get got. You understand what I'm saying? Whole time, you the one that's gonna be doing that time. You the one that's gonna get shot. You gonna try to come back from that drill, and y'all ain't gonna make it. Right. Keep going, Salak. Keep going.
God. Verse 18, and they lay wait for their own blood.
That's what's going to happen. You're going to be in wait. You're going to be trying to get this drill, and you're going to be like Bishop when he shot still thinking he going to go, you know what I'm saying, get old man, what's his name? Yeah, what's the old boy, the old Chinese boy? They thinking they about to go get some money. Old man Quillis, damn, the Chinese boy. They think about to go get some money. They got $60. They gonna try to split $60, and now, no, 60. This ain't enough. You gonna die because I'm about to get this 60 from you. So I'm gonna kill them and you. I don't know if I can say that word, but I'm gonna unalive them and you for this $60. Go ahead.
God. They lurk privily for their own lives.
Go ahead.
Verse 19, so are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof.
And man, look, they greedy of that gain. They're gonna take their life for that greed, right? Give me I want to go so far in this jump. We'll be at 8:14. Let's go ahead. Give me Proverbs. She's a hustler too. Give me Proverbs. 7 and 5.
Okay. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 5.
Good.
That they may keep thee from the strange woman.
Just start at verse 4. We'll start at verse 4.
Verse 4, say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding my kinswoman.
Scripture telling you, say to wisdom, you know what I'm saying, keep wisdom close to you like family. Wisdom and understanding. Keep it close to you like family. But the wisdom and understanding is in these scriptures. Like we read these and we learn from them. This is how we keep it close to us. We know the stories. It's here. Go ahead.
God. Verse 5. That they may keep thee from the strange woman.
Once you learn it, you're going to stay away from certain type of situations like this one we're about to read about. Go ahead.
From the stranger which flattereth with her words. Verse 6. For at the window of my house I looked through my casement.
Yeah, casement. Think. All right. So think like an old man. Just think it's an old man looking through the window, right? He's looking from the window from his second floor, right? Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 7, and beheld among the simple ones.
So he's looking in the city. He's looking at the street corner, and he looks down, and this is what he's saying among the simple ones. Go ahead.
I discerned among the youths. A young man void of understanding.
So this is what you look like when you don't have the understanding, when you don't know what the Bible says. This is what you look like to the elder men or to the men that do have understanding of these scriptures. This is what we see when we look at you. Go ahead.
Passing through the street near her corner.
Near her corner. Now, it's a woman that's she flattered with her words. So this young simple one, that void of understanding, is passing through the street near her corner. That's her corner. Go ahead.
And he went the way to her house.
Go ahead.
In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night.
So he went to where she was at, and then he followed her home in the twilight, when the sun going down, when it's midnight, it's dark, scary hours, spooky hours.
Right.
Go ahead.
And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of a harlot and subtle of heart.
So now he get there, he see her. I mean, he follows her down. Go ahead.
Oh God. Verse 11, she is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house.
So he get over there, he meet Keisha. She like, what you want? What you want? You over here looking for what you want? Some sex? You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, man, why you talking so loud? Look, I got $30. You know what I'm saying? What you could do for $30? I got $2. I need to hit both draw legs. I'm saying, she loud and stubborn. She probably got all neck, all wrists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She probably got all of it. Go ahead.
God. Verse 12. Now is she without.
So now her feet don't abide her. Her feet is never in her house. And even right now, she's not in the house. Go ahead.
Now in the streets. And lieth in wait at every corner.
She's in the streets on the corners. This is where she at. She's never home. Go ahead.
Verse 13. So she caught him and kissed him.
Touched him. Go ahead.
And with an impudent face said unto him, I have peace offering with me.
I got something for you. Go ahead.
This day I have paid my vow.
Go ahead.
Therefore came I forth to meet thee.
So now she's like, I seen you, loud, stubborn. She can't say nothing to her. So I got something for you. I saw you over there. I mean, I came to meet you. Go ahead.
Don't cry. Diligently to seek thy face.
They will say she flattered with her words, so she about to game him up. Go ahead.
And I have found thee.
I found you. Go ahead.
I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry. With carved works. With fine linen of Egypt.
She got that Egyptian cotton. She got everything on the bed. I decked my beds with covering and tapestry. New clothes. I mean, new quilts. That 1,000 count thread sheets. You know what I'm saying? I got the silk pillowcases. Go ahead.
I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon.
And when you go to the bed, it's gonna smell all good. She can spray the bed down with perfumes and all kind of herbs and stuff. Go ahead.
Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning.
Come on, come on, let's go to the morning. Go ahead.
Let us solace ourselves with love.
Go ahead.
For the good man is
For the
not
what?
at home.
For the what?
The good man is not at home.
A man ain't home. Go ahead.
He is gone a long journey. Verse 20. He had taken a bag of money with him.
He took a big bag with him. Santa Claus. Go ahead.
And will come home at the day appointed.
I know when he coming back. He not coming back. He took a lot of money. He gone. Go ahead.
Verse 21. With her much fair speech, she caused him to yield.
With her flattering speech. Go ahead.
With the flattering of her lips, she forced him.
So she forced him with her lips. She didn't even have to do nothing. She didn't push him in the house. She forced him with her speech. Go ahead.
Verse 22. He go after her straightway.
He right behind her, right on her backside. Go ahead.
As an ox goeth to the slaughter.
You ever saw a cow going to the stocks?
Right.
You know how they got the jaw that send them right into the stock, send them right to the jaw, and they get them there and they slit their throat, bang. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know what they about to go into. That's how he following her. Go ahead.
Right. Or as a fool to the correction of the stock.
He following her like a criminal go to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the recidivism of George W. Hill or like State Room. You know what I'm saying? As much as them Negroes go back to jail, that's how he following her. Go ahead.
Verse 23. Till a dart strike through the liver.
To a what?
Liver.
To a throat. Till a what?
Till a dart strike through his liver.
Go ahead.
As a bird hasteth to the snare. And knoweth not that it is for his life.
He gonna follow right after her. She hustled him, and she wound up giving him a dart that went through his liver. She killed him, gave him an STD, got him out of there, or she robbed him. Something went through him, took him out. You know what I'm saying? Drop that. Give me Jeremiah 5:26. She's a hustler, and all she want to do is get her money. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter where you going, where you coming from. She's want her money.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men.
Go ahead.
They lay wait.
Go ahead.
As he that setteth snares.
Go ahead.
They set a trap.
They in the what?
They set a trap.
They in the what?
They set a trap.
They in the trap with it. They trapping. They setting snares. They doing the wickedness. I got, you know what I mean, this many of that. I got a bundle of this, and I got this over here. It's over in the bushes. We trapping out here. That's what we call it.
Right.
It's the wicked men that's trapping. Come on, man. We know who you are. And you think that you got this idea out of nowhere. This whole idea of hustling and trapping and selling and being a merchant and a prostitute
right.
is right here in the Bible. Right? Go ahead.
Okay. They get Salaki. They set a trap. They catch men.
Yeah.
Verse 27. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit.
It's full of money that they done rob from people. Full of blood money. Full of money that somebody got to deliver for. Because you know if she out there prostituting, she gotta have a pimp, right?
Right.
And that's what Iceberg Slim is about. He's a pimp. You know what I'm saying? He was so bad. He look in the story, he said, take this, go take it over here to the Edomite bull, right? And give him some of it and then do what you do and get his money. So she go over there and give it to him, and she wound up giving it all. She came back like something wrong, something ain't right. So he like, what happened? She was like, I gave it to him. She was like, I gave it all to him. And he was like, this is in the book. And she's like, you gave it all to him? And he was like, yeah. So she's like, come over here, daddy. So he go over there, he out, he done. So he calls the doctor in, right? Doctor come in with the suit. You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, he gone. He did. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, all right, open up a big briefcase with a lot of money, gave him the money, he walks out. She was like, what we gonna do? We just killed him. He like, no, you killed him, right? That's your body. You know what I'm saying? So he called some dudes in, they come in with a rug, roll him up in the rug, take him out the bed. He like, come on, let's go. We get in the car, they out. And she frantic. And she like, whole time, she like, oh my God, we just did such and such, such and such. Now he said this was his bottom girl. She had a certain amount of miles on her. You know what I'm saying? She was right to the end of her miles. Now when he did this to her, she stayed with him for another 6 months. Whole time, the doctor wasn't the doctor, that was his homie. And the movers, I mean, the people that came and took the body, they was movers. He had just moved out of his house. And the white boy wasn't dead. The whole time he was playing sleep. He gamed her up. You know what I'm saying? So just as much game as she got, somebody else is out gaming her. His house is full of deceit. Go ahead.
Oh, God. Therefore, they are become great.
They become great. They become Biggie in the city. They become Arab in the city. They become Big Meech in the city. They become Bumpy Johnson in the city, taking over Harlem. You know what I'm saying? They become these men in the city. They great. We know their names today because of the deceit that they did for the city, because of the death and destruction that happened in the city. They become Rico and Mitch, you know what I'm saying, and Ace, you know what I'm saying? They become them brothers. Go ahead.
God. And waxing rich.
They getting rich off of that. Give me Exodus 22 and 18.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 18. Mm-hmm. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Now, this is the whole matter of it. The problem is when you get that potion, you whip it up and you sell it to the people as a poison, and they hallucinate for a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? They might itch, they might scratch, they might run around in circles, they might lean back on the couch, they might, God knows what. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole different plethora of things you can do when you high, right? The Bible calls him a witch, right? The Bible said he can't suffer a witch to live. He can't suffer somebody to take and make potions, throw some fetty in it, you know what I'm saying, and send you right to the moon. They down Kensington looking crazy because a bunch of witches live down there. Right. And there's a lot of potion out there, right? Go ahead.
God. Verse 19. Whosoever lieth with a beast.
All right, Strata, give me 2 Kings 17 and 11.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 17, verse 11.
Right.
And there they burnt incense in all the high places, as did the heathen.
As did the who?
The heathen.
As did the who?
The heathen.
Now, and there they burnt incense. What they? You remember? All right. Now, in my era, when I got jammed up. And they put me on probation, right? And I was hanging with the dudes from the Navy, and they wasn't smoking weed, right? They was smoking something else. K2. You know what K2 is, right? What is it?
It's like the fake stuff that your mom used to have in the windows.
The potpourri.
Yeah, potpourri. That's what it is.
It's literally an incense. Yeah. It's literally called incense. You know what I'm saying? Like we was smoking the incense in the high places. Like the heathens. Getting high. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie to you. That K2 rocket ship. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting on the ground in the projects. I'm sitting, like, you know how it's the door. I don't know what city I was in. You know, the door was on the ground, and I'm sitting on the ground on the door, like, yo. I was so far going off of that because that K2 is like no mercy in it. It sent you directly to the moon. Right. We was literally smoking incense, getting high. Read that scripture again.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 17, verse 11.
Right.
And there they burnt incense in all the high places, as did the heathen.
That's what we don't understand. Weed is an incense too, because it was substitution for the weed. We were smoking. That's what it is. You burning the incense, just like this. We take this. We burn it. Now, when I leave here, everybody gonna know I came from the school because I'm gonna smell like frankincense and myrrh. Right. I'm gonna smell like the incense. But if I leave the trap house, everybody gonna know I've been to the trap house because I smell like the incense of the trap house. Whatever's going on in there, you dig what I'm saying? Who knows what incense is in the air in the trap house? That's what I smell like. Keep going.
Whom the Lord carried away before them.
The Lord carried them away before us. Go ahead.
And brought wicked things to provoke the Lord to anger.
Yeah, we made wicked things, or we did wicked things to make the Lord angry with us. I knew that day the Lord was angry with me. But I'm sitting on that floor right there, or even another time when somebody got me with the wet. I was a young boy. I was like 14, and you know what the wet is, right? Golly, I was reading my rap. on the page, and that joint was like this. Like it was like the page went the other way, and I'm trying to read it, and I was like, oh my God, like we should know that drugs aren't normal. We should know that you shouldn't be doing this. because of what it do to our body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We in these places and we doing these wild things. That's why I'm so glad that the Lord saved me, man, because the streets got nothing for you. These little ducky blocks and these little places that we be in is nothing for you. All you're gonna find is death and destruction. And without understanding of who you are, the Lord will just take your spirit from you and you'll die.
Right.
Give me Jeremiah 44:8.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 44, verse 8.
Hold on. Go ahead, keep going.
And that ye provoke me unto wrath.
In that ye provoke me unto wrath. Go ahead.
With the works of your hands.
We be like this. We be rolling up. You provoke me to wrath with the works of your hands. You rolling up, or you stirring something up, or you cooking something up, or you cutting something up, or you bagging something up, or you weighing something up. You provoke me to wrath with the works of your hands. Go ahead.
God. Burning incense unto other gods.
That's what you're doing. You burning the incense to another god. When you a dope fiend or a drug addict or even a drug dealer, all you do is sit there and smoke weed and bag up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You burning your incense to other guys. The whole idea, the whole custom of drug dealing or being a hustler comes from the heathen.
Right.
It's a merchant custom. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Oh God. In the land of Egypt.
In the land of Egypt. That's where we get it from. I think Commander YAHANNA brought this out a long time ago. I think it was like 2016 Passover when he was talking about Egypt. And he was like, Egypt had projects. They had police brutality, of course. They had beer. It was like the thickest of barley. And they had marijuana, right? Or something like it. Now, yes, I'm glad I didn't have to say it. They inserted it another way, right? Egypt is America today. You know what I'm saying? Getting high is getting high. So today they think, oh, you smoking, you but it's still you just getting high.
Right. You
just want to be a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? But they would burn the incense and they would ingest it.
Right.
From the other way. That's even that is just wild. That sounds like something that Sexy Red is saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can imagine. So long, go ahead.
Oh God. Whither ye be going to dwell, that ye might cut yourselves off.
That's what's going to happen, man. We're going to cut ourselves off from the Most High. Listen, I thank the Lord for people like Captain Soccer Wall, you know what I'm saying, Cap Yachty, General Muhammad, General Mayat, General Hayes, you know what I'm saying, because they single-handedly took brothers like myself from the worst place and put them in somewhere that God knows I could have been. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea that I was sitting in these seats without telling you. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea that I would walk in this class one day. And them brothers, you know what I'm saying, took the time out of their day to come teach the class. You know what I'm saying? Come be in the class with a knucklehead like me. And I thank the Lord every day. You know what I'm saying? Because that is what saves the lives of black men. Knowledge. Just knowing who you are. Just knowing that the Lord wants you to be better. Because you could be right outside doing wickedness.
Right.
And next thing you know, somebody run the red lights all over. Or somebody, you know what I'm saying, come hit your spot and it's all over. It's all over. You know what I'm saying? You had the chance to be somebody great. You had a chance to be somebody better for your family, for your father, for your mother, for your kids, for your lady, for yourself. But, you know what I'm saying? Instead, we chose to be drug dealers and drug addicts. So, Salakia. Any more on that? Shout out Captain YAHUAH too. And Captain NOKAP. But
okay.
And Captain YAHUAH.
And that ye might be a curse and a reproach among all the nations of the earth.
So now what you become is you become a curse. You become a demon on earth. You become somebody that caused the whole world to think this is how we are. Like when Jeezy dropped Snowman, everybody thought that was the culture of us.
Right.
Everybody wanted to be Snowman. You know what I'm saying? When Gucci Man was dropping all the mixtapes, everybody thought we was trying to be Gucci Man. We was trying to be, you know what I'm saying, Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice, and all of Wiz Khalifa's and all of that. That's what we all wanted to do. You became a curse on earth. And the next generations, or Ice Spice, you cursed the next 2 generations.
Right.
Think of how much damage somebody like Sexy Red has done to this generation. And think of the women that grow up, or the kids that grow up, and think of the people that they raise. Think of how much damage our oppressor have done in slavery. You know what I'm saying? And we trying to get up like them, and you know what I'm saying? We just become a demon or a curse on earth for the next 5-10 generations. When we try to get up, when we burn them incense, and when we, you know what I'm saying, destroy our people, we just become a curse and a reproach on earth in front of everybody. Drop that. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 12.
This is the book of the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16, verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
For it was neither
Herb.
It was neither heard
Mm-hmm.
nor mollifying.
Molly.
Mollifying.
Mollifying. Plaster. Yeah.
Come on. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16, verse 12. For it was neither heard nor mollifying.
You know what herb is, right?
Yeah, heard.
Yeah.
It's so many different words.
Yeah, you know what herbs is, right?
It's meat.
Yeah, it's herbs or mollifying. You know what mollifying is, right?
Molly.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Plaster that restored them to health.
The herb and the mollies ain't gonna get you better. You know what I'm saying? The bump of coke ain't gonna get you better.
Right.
I'm probably gonna get this class flagged. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That little shot ain't gonna get you better. That, you know what I mean? That the little shot you pour in that big bottle, they ain't gonna get you better. Go ahead.
Okay. But thy word, O Lord, which healeth all things.
Listen, look, we could do a whole other breakdown on the doctors and the healers, and you know what I'm saying how the prophets are the healers. Like when somebody was jammed up in the scriptures, they went to the prophets. They went to somebody that can heal them. She went to Christ to get healed. You know what I mean? Like she knew that the people that taught what the Lord say were the people that can heal them. Christ healed Lazarus. Hold on a second. Hello? Huh? Salakia. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we could read. I mean, in the scriptures and find out in numerous of places where the healers were the prophets. You know what I'm saying? Like you come to the Lord to get better. You know what I'm saying? You come here when you sick and you find health from the Lord. You find out ways to get better and how to heal yourself with these scriptures. But instead, we go smoke and push our problems down the street. Like you deal with grief more when you're sober. You deal with pain more when you're sober. Otherwise, you just push it down the street. You can't deal with your problems when you high. There's no way to deal with your issues, you know what I'm saying, under the influence, because what you do is you tackle it half-heartedly. You know what I'm saying? You tackle it without everything firing or all your cylinders firing. There's no way you could possibly deal with a situation under the influence. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what people high. You can tell when people high, can't you? As soon as they walk in, but they're like, yo, bro. There's no way you can deal with your problems. You know what I'm saying? You just become a slave to your addiction. You know what I mean? Any more on that?
I mean, it's gonna be 13.
This is what 14 was saying.
That man indeed killed.
Killed through his mouth. Yeah, you can read that. Go ahead.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16, verse 14. A man indeed killeth through his malice.
And wickedness is what killed people. Go ahead.
And the spirit, when it is gone forth, returneth not.
That spirit ain't gonna come back to you. Go ahead.
Neither the soul receive cometh again.
Yeah, you're gonna die. You're gonna die, and the Lord ain't gonna bring you back. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna wind up somewhere in some ditch somewhere. And the Lord is not gonna bring you back because your spirit is gonna go. You might do one of them drugs and you're never gonna be the same.
Right.
You might never be the same. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick said it in one of his albums. He said he hit the blunt and it hit, like me, you know what I'm saying? I just said it. I hit one of them stupid blunts and I don't know what I was thinking back then. I was never the same. God knows I could have been somebody different. That's probably what happened. Right. I'm gonna tell my dad that's what happened. I mean, that's what happened. I was supposed to be somebody great, but that day it changed the way I grew. You know what I'm saying? Probably changed the way my brain grew. Give me Ezekiel 8:17. Cut more. We're gonna wrap it up.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 8, verse 17.
Right.
Then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they commit here?
It's a light thing for us. Like we don't even, you know what I mean? That's light. Go ahead.
For they have filled the land with violence and have returned to provoke me to anger. And lo, they put the branch to their nose.
Yeah, to us, we think it's light. You know what I'm saying? But think of how many people died for that bag of cocaine to get here to America.
Right.
Think of how many bodies dropped for that bag of cocaine to get here to America. Think of the slaves that's working in them fields. You know what I'm saying? That's putting it through the kerosene or whatever they got to do. You know what I'm saying? The free base and whatever they got to do to get it here to America. Think of how many people are suffering. Think of the ways that they trafficked it through Mexico and all the countries to get it right here on your doorstep. You know how much blood is on this bag?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My brother's locked up for one of them bags, doing 20 to 40. The earliest date he could get out is 2036. 2036. He's been in there since 2016. He 10 years in. And he sold a bag of heroin. You know what I'm saying? People die over this. We fill the land with violence, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's why the Lord is angry with him. You know what I'm saying? Now he was how you say it? It was a testament to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way you gonna go. You keep doing that, you're gonna be right there with him. Shout out to Rick. You're gonna be right there with him. You know what I'm saying? My homie cool. He went down to get him something and they shot him in his back. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. We fill the land with violence, right? And provoke the Lord's anger. And then and it's all for what? Read after anger. 8 and 17. After anger.
And lo, they put the branch to their nose.
Put the bud to their nose. And what else you call it? The trees. The herb, you know what I'm saying? The weed, you know what I'm saying? What you roll it in a leaf. Or the paper, you know what I'm saying? We put the branch to our nose. Like then they called it a branch, but today we call it trees or herbs or weeds or leaves or papers or a leaf. You roll it in, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever it's called today. That's why we make the Lord angry, you know what I'm saying? Because we fill in the land with violence because we just want to get high.
Right.
We just want to smoke weed and get high and sniff coke and have sex. Meanwhile, somebody's doing life in jail, you know what I'm saying, because they sold the same bag. Or somebody else is laying in the ground because of the problems that arise from this situation. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? That's why we learn to give Esau his spirit back.
Right.
Give me Proverbs 16-23.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 23.
Yeah, what you on the phone? You on the phone now?
Okay.
Oh yeah, yes, you moving in that joint. Hold on, give me 1 second. Proverbs 16, 27. So I get 27.
Okay, verse 27. An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and his lips there is as a burning fire.
Yeah, we all know these scriptures, but a godly man gonna dig it up that evil. He gonna go find that tobacco or them poppy plants or them, you know what I'm saying, weed plants or whatever the case may be. You gonna dig it up that evil, and then your lips is a burning fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then it's so selfish because at the end of the day, you gonna kill yourself too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just gonna get cancer. It say on the box and say will cause cancer, and then you just go like smoke 7 cigarettes in a day. You know what I'm saying? You just selfish as hell. You don't care about nobody. That's our problem as being this merchant, this hustler, this huckster, or this, you know what I'm saying, this drug addict, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? What you do is you just become some selfish, greedy, lust-driven bastard. You know what I'm saying? And the white man that got his hands around your neck, making you go where he wants you to go. You become somebody that worked for him, that do what he wants you to do. And all of his lust is in you. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he wants you to do is, you know what I'm saying, you're going to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why smoking weed, I remember I first started, I'm giving out all the goddamn secrets today. I first started smoking weed, I remember I came into the truth. I went right down the Schuylkill River, right? I went down the Schuylkill River. I was like, I'm done smoking it, right? I threw my blood in the river. Done. And I poured one out my ear, like I stopped smoking for like 15 minutes. It was so hard to stop. But that's the demon. Like, that's how you know it's a demon. Like, the demon wants you to die so bad. You can't fix yourself. There's no way to fix yourself and embrace the demon at the same time. Right. You gotta let it go. You got to become somebody brand new. You got to take the spirit of the Lord. Understand it. Sit in these seats. Become a trooper. Do your 90 days. Become an officer. Become somebody brand new. And fight every single day to change. Because you're going to be hungry. You're going to have that same hunger that Christ had. You're going to be wanting the money, the cars, the clothes. You're going to want everything that they got out there. You want the house. You want to get your gear right. You want to look better. You want to be somebody different. You're going to be hungry. The Satan will be right there at the door waiting for you. Right. And as soon as you grab that, the Lord will turn his head from you and take your spirit from you. You're going to walk in that door, we're not going to recognize you. We're like, damn, what's up with such and such? He looked totally different. He don't got the same spirit. The Lord took his whole spirit from him. Now when we see him, he just looked like somebody different. He looked like you going to talk to his demon. You ain't talking to that brother no more. The Lord named that spirit on the brother. He was officer such and such. That's the spirit you talking to. Now you talking to Beelzebub. You talking to Legion. You dig what I'm saying? You talking to all his demons. You can't, that brother's no longer there. You got to cut through the demons to find a brother in there somewhere. Because the Lord will take you from you. You know what I mean? How much time we got? 8:50? Give me 1 Corinthians 6:19.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19.
Right.
What know ye? It's like, what? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost?
Don't you know that your body belongs to the Lord? Your body don't even belong to you. You smoking weed and doing all these wicked things to it, it's not even yours.
Right.
You a tenant, nigga. You renting it. This ain't even your body, nigga. Like this body belongs to the Most High. This is a vessel of the Lord. And you gonna put some weed in it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna put a prostitute on it. Or put some coke in it. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? Do something evil to the temple of the Lord.
Right.
That's what we doing. When you sell your brother drugs, you killing the temple of the Lord. You literally killing the kingdom of heaven. Because your brother is the kingdom of heaven. He's a vessel of the Most High. And you destroy him. And when you smoking the weed, you destroying yourself. We can't never have kingdom on earth as is in heaven because you putting weed in it.
Right.
You putting coke in the kingdom of heaven. How you gonna build the kingdom of heaven with coke in your pocket? How you build the kingdom of heaven with heroin in your pocket? With selling weed.
Right.
You can't build the kingdom of heaven if you getting it high. You dedicating it to the heathen. It don't work that way. You got to pick the cup to drink from. You can't drink in the cup of the Lord and from the cup of the devil at the same time. You got to pick. It's one or the other. You going to be a stepper or you going to be somebody that got some morale. All right? Give me last scripture. Give me 1 Peter 1 and 13. Last scripture is 52. You said 1 Peter 1 and 8. Yeah, 1 and 13.
This is the book of Peter, 1 Peter, chapter 1, verse 13.
Good.
Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind. Be sober.
Be what?
Sober.
The Lord said, gird up the loins of your mind. What's his name? Frederick Douglass said, was it Frederick Douglass or was it I think it was Frederick Douglass. Booker T. Washington. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. That's how he said it. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. James Baldwin said it another way. This is the black saying. You know what I'm saying? Gird up the loins of your mind. Get yourself strong. The strength is right here in the Bible. The strength is being sober. Sober is clear-minded. Right? Shout out to my rib. She said something the other day. You know what I'm saying? My niece had an issue. And she was like, you know what I mean? You deal with it soft, but you very, 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 very firm. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I didn't even know those two things could be in the same person. You know what I'm saying? But somehow, some way, you have to still be sober and be strong and be firm with yourself because that's the only thing that's going to keep you from being a knucklehead, being a crash out. You full of gas, you won't crash out. You know what I'm saying? Because you thinking that getting high is going to make you somebody better. It's not, bro. You got to be sober. You got to be sober. Be somebody that the Lord want to love. Be somebody that the Lord want to bless. Read from the top.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 13.
Good.
Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind. Be sober and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you as the revelation of Jesus Christ.
Now, grace is like probation. Grace is the time that the Lord gave you. Just hope and pray that the Lord gave you enough time to fix yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I pray as I got cousins out there, and, you know what I'm saying? They said my last name, the men that got my last name, they only make it to 23 years old. You know what I'm saying? I pray that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Because we got sons. And I'm sure it's not just me. I'm sure it's the brother sitting right in front of me. You black in America, you not supposed to make it past 23. How old you thought you was gonna make it to when you was coming up? 21. We all thought we was gonna die young. That's the way that we think. You know what I'm saying? That's the life that we live. That way we don't think about retirement. You know what I'm saying? We don't think about none of that. All I'm thinking about is how we eat tonight. You know what I'm saying? What we eat tonight, and tomorrow is tomorrow's problem. You know what I mean? We can't think that way. We gotta be sober. The Lord gave us some grace. The Lord gave Christ. I mean, Christ came so we can have grace. You know what I'm saying? They can reveal Christ to us and who he was. You know what I'm saying? What did he do? He saved people. The powers that he had, you can have them too. You know what I'm saying? We can have powers. We could walk on water just like Peter did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can have powers just like Christ did. You gotta believe though, you have faith in it. You know what I'm saying? With that faith and with that belief, you can be somebody totally different. You ain't gotta be a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be a slave to your addictions, whatever your addiction is. Just free your mind, free yourself. You know what I'm saying? Become somebody better, become somebody stronger. With that being said, any questions online? Huh? That's it? All right, with that being said, we're going to pass the class off to the preaching officer, I think.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out 1 West on the 25th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves in the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from their head to marry. Salakia. To speak to a brother or sister, Salakia. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. These ties, Salakia, ties, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew. Ma'asra, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you like.
Whatever size body.
And whatever size Bible. Upcoming Holy Convocation is the Feast of Purim. It's March the 13th. So it's March the 13th and through March the 14th. That's Thursday to Friday, 2025.
After that is Passover. Passover is April the 12th. Make sure you get your ride situated, get everything situated. Man, I know it's coming down to the last wire. You know, it's tradition of Israel to be putting your garment together on the way up the steps. That's Israel tradition. Don't be like us, man. Be greater than us.
God. Remind Akim and Akwakim to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, blue shirt, pants, handbag, scarf with that. Men of Israel, Madi. Don't give a courtesy to the brothers. Men of Israel, Madi Shabbat. Madi, Barak.
YAHUSHUA, YAHUSHUA,
Yamatak. Sorry, face the sisters. We'll give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Madi Shabbat. Madi, Barak.
YAHUSHUA, YAHUSHUA.
Yamatak. With that, class dismissed.